Hey guys, Eckhart's Ladder here with some breaking news about the upcoming Han Solo spinoff. And I know that a lot of you are rightly a bit iffy about this movie. Like, do we need really a story about Han Solo's origins? Especially one without Harrison Ford. And I understand completely, and I feel you, but I mean, hey, it's Star Wars. And as much as I try, I really just can't help be interested in this. So today, Bob Iger, who you should know as the CEO and chairman of Disney, was giving a speech at the University of South Carolina's Marshall School of Business. And surprisingly, at least in my opinion, he revealed some details about the upcoming movie. And you guys know that I always like to, before we talk about rumors, talk about, how much you should believe them, whether you should put any stock in them. And this is one, it's not even a leak, it's straight up news. It came straight from the mouth of Bob, who is very involved in the Star Wars franchise. So you can take what we're going to learn today pretty much as fact. So we've learned that, as probably most people suspected, this is going to be an origin story, and it's going to explore the early life of Han Solo in a few different ways. And more specifically, it's going to explore 6 years of his life, from the ages of 18 to 24. During these years, we know that he's going to do a few things. One is he's going to be introduced to Chewie, and he's going to earn that life debt that we know Chewbacca owes him. So, I mean, although, at least personally, this was never really up in question, it's nice to know that Chewie is for sure going to be in the movie. We're also going to learn how he got possession of the Millenium Falcon, and this one is pretty interesting because in Empire Strikes Back we get a bit of the picture. We know that he won it from Lando, who in this movie is played by the really talented Donald Glover, in a game of cards, but I feel like there's definitely a lot more to the story than that. He also said that we're going to learn how he got his name. Now, I don't really know what that means, whether it means Han Solo has some sort of nickname or whether Han Solo isn't his actual name and he had a name beforehand. I have no idea what this means. Maybe he misspoke and he was talking about Chewie. I'm not sure. But it's interesting to me, and I want to know what you guys think this means in the comments. So this is all pretty interesting, but all in all, not really very surprising. We knew Lando was going to be in the movie, and I think we all knew that Chewbacca and the Millenium Falcon were probably going to make an appearance, and just based on the ages of the actor, we knew this was probably going to be some sort of origin story. So this news isn't really either disappointing or exciting for me. And I know that it's kind of hard to get excited for this movie, but I'm getting more and more pumped as time goes on. I mean, pretty recently we had the addition of Woody Harrelson. Well, I guess not recently, but yesterday we learned that he's playing a character named Beckett, who operates as some sort of mentor to Han Solo, and that's pretty cool. We also have Lawrence Kasdan writing, who of course was the writer and producer on Episode 5, so I mean that alone is enough to excite me, and I believe that he stated that this will also be his last Star Wars movie, so I would think he's not going to go out on a shitty film. Then there's the directors, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. They've done some fun movies, including the 21 and 22 Jump Streets, the Lego Movie, and some other things. And of course, there are some actors with some real acting chops involved, including Emilia Clarke, who you might know from Game of Thrones, Michael Kenneth Williams, who was in The Wire, as I mentioned, Woody Harrelson, and Donald Glover. So, I mean, try to be optimistic, or, at least be open to the chance that this movie might be good. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. This was just some quick news I brought so you guys could stay up to date. Let me know in the comments whether you're excited about today's news and generally whether you think this movie is going to be any good or not. Personally, as I said, I wasn't so sure, but given how good Rogue One is and the people who have been attached to it, I'm pretty confident now. Also, let me know if you think they're going to somehow work C-3PO and R2-D2 into this movie as they have with all the previous Star Wars movies. And finally, let me know what one scene from Han Solo is like you hope this movie includes. Anyways, guys, this has been Eckhart's Ladder. I love you very much. Thank you for tuning in, and may the Force be with you.